Well, coming out of COVID, our industry, the hotel industry, was devastated. And so we need people, right? We need people to come back and get back into the service industry. And I don't think we're from a management standpoint, I don't think people of color are represented as well as they should be in our industry. So it's important for me to be at all these job fairs. Just that we do a very good job at the line level. We don't do as good a job at the management level. So we got to get people to believe that the service industry is a viable industry and you can be a very strong professional in this industry. I think we've made great strides. We have 23 neighborhoods in Boston. Not a lot of people know that. The more we can get people to see these diverse neighborhoods, the music scene in Mattapan, the restaurants in Dorchester, I think we can really highlight the diversity of this city, which is really important. We started the Massport model when we built the Omni Hotel. So we're all about diversity and inclusion. And it's everything from hiring to hiring contractors. It's what's going to make this city better than it is today. I would just say it's about time. Honestly, I can't thank you enough for doing this. We need more of this. I'd like to do one on our side of the city next.
This is one of the main Latino events El Mundo always puts together, really significant events. From a career perspective, it's important for my company to be here, for us to be here, to look at the talent, understanding and realizing how tight the labor market is. And we know that the quality of people that we're going to see here is always going to be great. So it's important for us to be here. It's important for us to support El Mundo and the Latino community, and just thrilled to be able to be part of this event. I think Boston is making some progress. I think we still have a long way to go, but I believe that there are a lot of good things happening in terms of making Boston a more welcoming city for people of color specifically. There is the All-Inclusive Boston campaign that is happening that is amazing. Obviously, El Mundo continues to do things like the 30 under 30 and the Hispanic Heritage Breakfast, all events that make Boston feel like home for our community, right, for Latino community. So I think Boston is changing, perhaps not fast enough, but that's why it's important for us to be here and to do these type of events so that people from outside of Boston can look at this as this is a great opportunity, this is a great community that welcomes us all and appreciates our talent. I mean, we're, being one of the largest employers in Massachusetts and, being a Boston-based company is important to us. And so we want to make sure that people understand that State Street is a place where they can come and have a great career, no matter who you are. And so the little bit that we can do to support that, to promote inclusion, diversity, and equity in the city, this is the community where we were born, where we live, work, and play. And we want to make sure that State Street, it feels like the rest of the community, looks like the rest of the community. So it is important for us to promote that work. As an asset manager and as an asset owner, it's important for us to make sure that our portfolio companies are doing the same thing. It just makes us a more competitive organization to be diverse and to be inclusive. So that's why it's important for us. Personally, I'm thrilled, right? I came here in 1986, so it was a much different Boston then. It wasn't, at least to me, it didn't feel as welcoming. And like I said, there's still a lot of work to do, but I do see a more vibrant city, a more welcoming city, a city that's trying to be more international, cosmopolitan, and relevant to communities of color. So for me personally, it's really exciting, right, to see a lot more professionals that look like me in our, walking the halls or being in corporate or walking downtown. And so I'm hopeful that things will continue to be that way.
Well, I think the Latino Expo does amazing work, bringing people together, creating opportunities for our growing, resilient, young, strong, vibrant Latino community. We've been here, we're growing, and we're a key part of the city, and the Latino Expo provides opportunities for people, and so I'm so excited to be here. So we're going to be talking about diversity, equity, and inclusion, what a new Boston looks like. I think we're really excited. These last 2 years have been hard, but they've been transformational. We are thinking about equity in new ways, and I think this is going to be a great opportunity for a great discussion. This is an unprecedented time. first female mayor of color. I think we are thinking about inclusion in new ways, focusing on the future and on equity. So this is a great time to be in Boston, and it is a new Boston. At Mass General Brigham and Mass General Hospital, we are committed to diversity, equity, inclusion, and community health. Not just talk, but with resources and a whole plan. Our work on United Against Racism, Precision Community Health allows us to really live our values, and we're investing hard and holding ourselves accountable. So really excited about that as well. I'm thrilled that we're supporting this event. I'm thrilled to be part of this change, and we in healthcare know that we have an important role. It's life and death for us, so we want to do the right thing, and that is being united against racism and focusing on diversity.
I think it's important for us because we want to make sure that we are creating opportunities for diverse, talented individuals in our city. We want to make sure that we're taking down barriers and opening up pipelines. And I know at Amazon, we focus on that every day about how can we upskill folks, how can we get them into jobs of the future, and how can we make sure that we're going to help them, jump from that generational wealth and do better for the community. I think that there's been this explosion of people of color just stepping forward, no matter their gender, no matter their race, social orientation, just stepping forward and saying, I want to be a part of this city. There's great things happening about this city, and the more and more by people of color and the people of my generation and young generations, coming into their power, deciding that now is the time for us to take care and to make sure that we are, reducing barriers and creating opportunities. It's just amazing to see this passion in town right now and to see the successes that we've had so far. So at Amazon, we are very much focused on upskilling and training, and that's why we created a number of programs that individuals can actually, who don't need a college degree, they can go right out of high school and take one of our certificate training programs at a community college, and pretty soon in another big institution that we'll announce in the future. But that gets them entry-level jobs in cloud computing careers, and that's real money, and that's an opportunity for them to grow and advance themselves in the jobs of the future, and that's what Amazon is focused on here. I am very happy because for a long time in this town, we were kind of the silent majority. And to actually see our community stepping forward, taking care of our own, but also insisting that we do more and that we help our community. And I think the more and more that we do that in partnership and together, the more we're going to see successes in this town.
Honestly, it's very inspiring to see such a great group of successful, very achieving people, especially as a minority group, as Latinos. It's very inspiring to see a group of people to achieve such great things. It's definitely different, especially due to the population of minorities that we're placing in, especially in such high positions. It's very refreshing to see people that are very similar to you, that have experienced similar obstacles to being in these levels. So it's very, very excellent, and I encourage everyone to be part of these type of participating events. The panel was great. It was great. It was very informative. I think that it was very diverse in terms of businesses, and it was very informative. I think it's a very positive approach for our city, especially with the population that we have. It's something that's definitely achievable and something that is very promising, and it's very positive light for the future. The biggest giveaway as a medical physician, I think, is really involving our population in terms of language barriers, really involving, bilingual, trilingual physicians to really help our population, to better our population. And it's something that's going to implement community health, and it's something that's going to really develop throughout the years. So I encourage everyone that's interested in the healthcare profession to really get involved in our community to help all of these health disparities.
I think it was great. I got the chance to meet a lot of people. It was really insightful, and it was just, I'm just here as a sponge to learn as much as I can from other individuals who are, pursuing higher things like me. The panelists, well, actually, I'm a fan of two of them. I won't mention them. I don't want to seem like a fanatic, but it was great hearing them speak, and it was just I loved it. It was very much worth it. Well, it's very mellow, chill, and I wouldn't say mellow, actually. I'm sorry. It's actually very energetic, and there are a lot of people here that are here to learn, and I just see a lot of individuals that are like me. You know, we're pursuing higher things. We're going for more, and we're all Latinos. That's what I like the most.